But now you got federally authorized white supremacy alive in the district. Don't bring knives to fight with biscuits. The war's on the left. You should be looking forward to a stretch like Rip Right with the ripsticks forging in your flesh. These YNs run into ice, igniting the fright that lies in their weakling ass, hiding beneath the mask. Youngins from the DMV need to hit up the GNC and go work out with a boo asada. All them troops is MAGA, all the youths is shotters, and all they shoot is choppers. They need to train like special forces so they don't receive epic losses. You about to see the metamorphosis of a police state. Any excuses indeed fake, but the repercussions will be real enough to keep you in a belief state. Stay woke, you won't be able to sleep late for Pete's sake. Resistance is futile. You was too concerned with Jeffrey, now they opening up new files. And they fiend for sodomy. They gotta feed the penal colonies. You ain't asking the right questions about the task. After DC jails are full, they're gonna send your young bulls to alligator Alcatraz.
Bam!
Granny dropped dimes on the hotline to stop crimes, but you got a pal to call if your child is brought to El Salvador? Numbers, calm down. What you wildin' for? The block is hot for 10 miles or more of the District of Columbia. They put a mama through it, got her in a trauma unit while her son smoked Lucy's dipped in embalming fluid so they can't run to her. Better load up heavy arms. Trump got up there and said they about to do away with berry farms. You heard him right. Speaking in code about urban blight. The racist most trusted mouthpiece talking about he finna spin a block on the southeast. Big plans, big man. But if you know like I know, that's undoubtedly. The South seeks retribution from destitution after Sherman led the troops in and freed the slaves. MAGA's code word for they like niggas back when we behaved. White supremacy is swirling in the chocolate city. Federal zones, homes, you can share a cot with Diddy for copping fitties from cops, you dig me? This is not for giddy individuals, rocked to sleep by bleeding heart liberals sold on hope. They got cops on the street about to squeeze out the criminals, quote unquote, and throw black and brown bodies in the blender to advance the agenda that the Israeli lobbied with senators. Under these 4 years, they've outlined the India. Project 2025 brought to life the beginning of the ending, bruh. Social programs been gutted, the dollar's been digitized. Do you own gold nuggets? You're gonna need BTC to live in the DMV just to get inside. They relocating the natives in disguise of crown waves that don't exist. Even though niggas been bugging, now they gotta own that shit. It's on the OGs to keep the house in order. We only go south of borders for talcum waters or the bouncing water. Cancun and Tulum. The minute the budget ballooned, you should have known they was taking this tour on the road soon. No age limit, no face image. ICE is hiring road goons for collars. Now you got MAGA and balaclavas, holla. Who needs a white hood when a black mask impacts the same as black flag raid? Y'all was trying to front like civil rights was the enemy. Now you got federally authorized white supremacy alive in the district. Stereotypes and racial tropes over purpose. They want to make them nervous and erase these folks before they can make a vote. The most democratic voting bloc in the union. The circus is in town and it's not for amusement. Supreme Court's making it legal to card individuals and treat melanated citizens like hardened criminals. Some kids' fault, they pulled 6 souls on Big Ball, but he been stiffing stick wood since Elon ripped the lids off and unleashed his coders to disrupt government. They took Social Security and Medicaid. We've been under judgment ever since. Could it just be that his karma caught up with him and the crowd wave ain't what we up against? They throwing up tents in the Everglades. Hunger Games for Republicans. I'm dropping gems, swinging the sword, slaying the dragons, unraveling this dungeon. It's really an onion. DC, the Vatican, and the city of London represent a 3-headed monster. In the name of the cross, it said they would conquer. With these emergency acts, they're surgically taking back all the mineral rights they've given since civil rights. All the ill advice is really white nationalism turned into legislation, stamped from the system and the head of nations. Judge Janine seen talking about charging teens as adults. She want to put her hands on minor. Trump looking stupid in the face as he stands behind her. This is the dream of cults, hell-bent on turning the hands of time back to when they used to sell men. Jokers and jesters, claims of supremacy from children of a lesser. We was better in our infamy. We turned pressure into millions on the dresser from dabbling in chemistry. Millions in tennis shoes. We were some big steppers. I came from texts with compressors on the dressers. Now I'm giving lectures, a professor whose range is interstellar. Public enemy #1 like gangs from Venezuela. This economy is stand-up comedy like Penn and Teller. Gat sprayers making it hard for black mayors. They want to send in National Guards to scratch layers. FBA, DEA, ATF, Homeland Security, shit, only the Navy's left. What happened to Posse Comitatus? This some sketchy comedy like Andy Milonakis, but nobody's smiling. Let's get to the roots without Jimmy Fallon. They wildin'. Reminds me of when the feds emerged. New set of terms after they killed Edward Burns, and Daddy Bush used it for him to defeat the Dems. Stroke the fears that's instilled and taunts them with ads about Willie Horton. Bass.
Hey.
Nah, y'all can do better than that, man. Y'all can do better than that.
I want to hear snaps and all that. Snap it. Come on, snap it up. Snap it up. Snap it up, y'all. Blue Pillar. When the book coming? When the book coming?
Very soon.
Book on the way. Look out for the Blue Pillar Tones. Album on the way. The Voltron album. November 14th. Yeah, and the Spoken Word album. All that. They working.
I got 2 albums. That was lit.
So now we about to take a break. Show some vendor love. I got a deal going on. 1 for 30, 2 for 50. Come and clean this table up. Blue Pillar got the food on.